start with Joe in Hartford, Connecticut this hour. Hey, Joe, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So I got a little situation. I've been dating this girl for a long time, and I could definitely see marrying her shortly in the future. And her brother-in-law has kind of been involved with a lot of her finances right now, and I've been pretty good at convincing her not to buy a brand new car. And her dad is kind of out of the picture, so he kind of plays like the alpha male role, and they have like a close-knit family, and he tends to take charge quite a bit. And he's been definitely pushing her to buy like a brand new Hyundai Palisade or something. And I've been trying to convince her to do otherwise. She's going to have a really good job this time next year, paying really well. And I've been trying to tell her to pay cash with something that she could afford and go from there. I'm not really sure what I should do in my position, being the boyfriend and all.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do, Joe? I mean, because you said you're the boyfriend. Why do you want to get involved? Let me ask you that question, because I think you know the answer, but why do you want to get involved?
Well, one, because I know she'd be in over her head with a brand new car, and two, I really, really care about her, and I like I said, I could definitely see marrying her in the future, and I'm head over heels for it. I don't want to see her make a bad financial mistake, but yeah. I don't want to overstep.
So how long have you been dating?
Quite some time, about a year now, and I've been friends with her for years.
All right, so it's naturally progressing after a year towards marriage, and you don't really, you got two problems with this. One is that her brother-in-law has too much influence over her, and two is she's about to make a stupid decision.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
No, that's fair.
So how can you say those two things nice?
That's the thing. I don't think you can.
I think you can. I mean, nicer than I just said it, but I'm not known for sugarcoating stuff. So, but if, I think, you're going to have to help here because you're the single guy, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we can.
So you're just going to jettison the girl.
I mean, I'm just going to tell the baby that's a stupid move. That's not a wise decision. Don't do it.
Okay. Well, here I'm going to try again.
Okay,
all right?
There you go, Dave.
All right. So it might sound like this. It looks like we're progressing towards making this a very, very serious relationship. And I know, this is you talking, okay? And I know from reading and from some of the financial things I've got input on that being in agreement on our finances is the number one cause of divorce and marital problems. And so if we're going to continue to progress, we're going to have to move towards being in agreement on our finances, because not doing so sets us up for divorce if we wanted to get married. And so we have to, you and I have to deal with this and get on the same page, because that's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker before marriage or after marriage, one of the two, but it's a deal breaker. It's the number one cause of divorce. So, you really want to deal with the number one cause. And so, and in light of that, you going deeply in debt on this car is a problem. It's not wise. And I want you to be in a position to have a good life, not just have a good car. And because I care about you. And the second thing is this, the number two thing that causes problems in marriages is extended family who can't stay in their lane. Interfering mother-in-laws, interfering father-in-laws, interfering brother-in-laws that can't stay in their lane. And so we got two of the four issues that cause problems in marriage in play on this one subject. And so you and I care about you. And so as a part of us going forward, I've got to talk this through with you in some kind of kind way. And you're going to have to hear me on this, because it's a big deal.
But now, Dave, let me ask you this question for Joe, because Joe said he's already told her no. So it's like, that's why I was saying, for me, it seems like he has
I'm framing it in, we have to solve this as part of a long-term relationship, not just you're buying a stupid thing.
I got you.
There's a reason that you need to listen to this, because you not listening to this is going to cause serious problems in our relationship.
Yes.
Because we've got interfering in-laws with too much dominance, and we've got a bad decision on finances.
Yeah.
And those two things, because here's what this projects, Joe, for you is 10 years from now, this is worse, not better, if it doesn't truncate now.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You'd have a field day with this guy. I mean, he's already in like over $1 million over his head with a brand new marina. That's just the start.
Yeah.
So he gets into debt like it's his day job.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to make it, and it's going to be sad, and you're going to be sad for him because you're hopefully going to be married to his sister-in-law. And so you're going to get to witness the family going through financial destruction when he crashes, and he will, because he's a reckless doob. And so, but the bottom line is, if you project negative things in a relationship into the marriage 10 years in other words, if you marry a princess and you think she's not going to be a princess 10 years in, you're an idiot. Yeah. She's still going to be a princess. Okay? If you marry a guy, girls, that doesn't like to work much, he's lazy, you don't expect him to suddenly get ambitious after there's a ring. Okay? That's dumb.
Yeah.
And so you can project these behaviors into your future relationship, and that makes them, if they're bad enough, a deal breaker on the relationship.
I mean, well,
you experienced this in your dating life. You've told me stories about it.
Absolutely. But I think that's why I'm still single, because I took the old Dave Ramsey philosophy. I just was like, that's stupid. That's crazy.
Dave Ramsey.
I just come straight forward. But I totally agree with you. I think for me, at 36, I'm like, I'm done trying to, be soft. This is what I think, and this is what I.
I mean, you can cut to the chase pretty quick. You don't have to, but you don't have to go a year into it to figure this out.
Yes, sir.
Like 26 minutes into the first date, you go, nope. Ding ding.
26 minutes takes me 10 minutes, y'all. 10
minutes. Whoa. All right. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know your techniques. You don't need to tell them over the air.
I mean, no.
You may write a book on this someday.
I mean, but if someone says, hey, I want to do finances, or, I want to purchase a car, or I want to stick with the credit card 10 minutes into the game, well, I already know this is not going where I want it to go.
Yeah. And if they're belligerent about it, particularly.
Exactly.
I mean, if they go, well, you could probably talk me out of it. Okay, well, we'll keep talking then.
Let's do that.
But if they're like, and you're not going to change me, I don't know who you think. Oh,
all right.
Okay, I won't.
Check, please.
Check, please.